Hey guys, I'm back. Don't laugh at my intro. That was cool.
I wasn't laughing.
Play your game.
I wasn't even laughing. I was smiling.
Mind your business. Trying to make me self-conscious in front of 3 viewers or something. Anyway.
3.5.
Hi guys, I'm back. So, I got this. This was resting outside my front door today. And this has a story to it. These definitely feel like Kubey boxes. I'm pretty sure. So, listen, here's the deal. Here we go. Yo, snap, yo, check it out, yo, dog. No? Okay. I'm gonna tell you the little bit of a story behind this. The fiasco. If you want to skip it and just get to the unboxing, I'll put the time here. But I think it's almost possibly worth hearing, so I'll keep it short. So I do get from time to time things from different companies. A lot of times they will contact me and be like, hey, we've got this, we'd like to send it to you to unbox. Sometimes they just send me stuff. Every once in a while, they'll contact me from a company, and a lot of companies, especially companies like, so I said it feels like Kubey boxes, and the reason I'm saying that too is because Kubey had recently talked to me and said, hey, you want to check out something else? I said, sure, of course. I always want to see new Kubeys. Now, what they'll do is they will have warehouses at different points in places, and they will just drop ship from those warehouses to make shipping quicker for us. However, you have, like, I have no idea where those things are. You have no idea where those things are. So you might order from the Kubey global website, which is like when Kubey provides me something, that's the address, that's the website, their link that I put in, because that kind of covers the whole world. You know, anybody can order from it. But you order from there, and they drop ship from their closest warehouse to you, so it's a quicker speed. Okay, got it? Okay. So also, you know, I keep track of shipping notifications and things that I order and everything, and I have a pretty cool little shipping tracker app on my phone. And I also have USPS informed delivery, which tells me when things are coming. USPS informed delivery, they send you an email every day and you can go look. I saw that there was a package coming from a place I did not recognize at all. And it happens to be kind of a drop shipping company out in Hebron, Kentucky. And the reason I didn't cover up their address here is because it's basically just a large service warehouse. It's nothing. So it had said, hey, delivered. So where we are, like a housing development kind of place, you know, like at the end of the kind of driveway, the road leading out to the main road. You know what I mean? Like, so anybody that lives in any kind of housing development knows what I'm talking about. You have like a road that comes in, and then all the houses are around it. There's like a cluster mailbox with everybody has. I hate it. You have to go out and get your mail. And if you get a big package, there's like a larger set of mailboxes on the bottom, and they leave a key in here. So I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. It is not out of this world for the mailman every once in a while to slip a package in the wrong mailbox. And what has happened in the past usually is good neighbors will just bring it to your door, or leave a note in their mailbox. Hey, Mr. Mailman, you put this in the wrong thing. It said it was delivered on the 2nd. I didn't get it. So I just went online, filled out a little didn't get my package thing for the post office, and never heard anything about it. And since I didn't know who it was from, who actually sent it, because you can't contact this drop shipping warehouse company, I had no idea who it was from or whatever. I went nowhere. Now, as a side note, I have anxiety issues. It was making me a little nuts to be out of control of the situation. So I had just finally, literally yesterday. So from the 2nd to yesterday, I got a phone call from the local post office guys who are very good. They try hard. And they were like, look, we've been looking into this. That day, it was not your normal carrier who dropped off mail. It was a substitute. What probably happened is they put it in someone else's mailbox. And if, you know, one of the neighbors doesn't say, hey, I got your mail, there's really nothing we can do about it, because there's nothing we can do about it. You know, you need to contact the company that sent it, and they can get in touch with us, and then we can verify you didn't get it, you know, because you filed this thing with us, and then they can replace it. I'm like, well, I have no idea where it came from is the problem. So we also have a little a residence of this little local area community Facebook page. I put up a very angry, you know, I just got off the phone with the post office, and they confirmed that it must have been delivered to someone else's mailbox, which means somebody saw my name, my address on a package that they knew they weren't expecting, they knew there wasn't theirs, and they just took it, and we live among thieving scumbags. That's literally what I said. And lo and behold, today when I went outside the house, after, you know, however many days after so what is today? Today is the 11th? You know, so many days later, this little guy from Hebron, Kentucky, was sitting outside my door. So sometimes you just need a very angry community Facebook message. So here it is. And now we're going to unbox it together. And it feels like Kubey boxes. And based on a few different things, the little bit that I can feel, the flap is opened up just a little tiny bit. The size. The fact that I had talked to Kubey recently, it could be not them at all. I don't know. But let's see. And we're still going to use this Vosteed RS Chaos Knife, which I love to death. Ho-ho! See what I'm talking about? Where the Kubey boxes have that little bit, like, sometimes they're just not exactly flush. We got two. And we got model numbers. We got the KU312N, which helps me not at all. And we got the KU312N color amber. Oh, this is an Ultem one, which helps me not at all. So, that's the saga of the package that has been missing for a long time. And here's the other thing too. Here's why it's important. So, me having no idea that it was from Kubey, and I had no even suspect idea that it was from Kubey, because I didn't know if they'd actually shipped anything out. You know, when a company sends you stuff and they're expecting to see a video about it or whatever, and then they don't hear from you, that's a bad business that's a bad business relationship. And when they're good enough to send these things, and we saw what just went on with Vosteed, for example, where I was able to reach out after they had I bought one and they had sent me a couple to review after seeing that first video. They said, I like your style. I actually then had the credibility with the company to say, listen, I know this is an expensive knife, but I've got viewers that would really like to see one. Could you find it in your hearts to send me one? But that's all because of good working relationship. So to have these just floating around, me having no idea to reach out to Kubey to say, you know, whatever you sent, I didn't get it. Here's the deal. That makes me look bad to them. Now, I'm sure eventually Kubey would have reached out and say, like, hey, did you get the package we sent? And I would have said, what package? But anyway, here we are. So in this video, we are going to look at, I think we're going to start with the Ultem one, and we'll save this for a separate unboxing. Because I'm really into the Ultem thing now, and this is amber, so that is another one of the yellowish ones. Ultem, turns out, comes in several different colors. I guess we will just get into this. This is the 312 November. KU3, well, except that all U.S. aircraft registered have to start with November, but that's almost an aircraft registration. Type OS-10 Ultem. Now, it has some of the same patterning as the previous Ultem knife we saw. And one of the things I really liked in the previous one, I'll have to put in text what it was that I liked about it so much. Or the model number, sorry, but I liked the kind of access type lock on it. This one we've got all blacked out hardware and blade. You can still kind of see your way through it though, which is cool. I really do like that. deep carry clip, which has retention, but at the same time it flexes. That's important to me in a clip, because when you've got a clip that has super mega hard retention but it has no flex, we worry about wearing too hard on your pockets and stuff. And if you've ever heard somebody say it's a pocket shredder or pocket shredding clip, that's what we're talking about, especially when you've got a rough texture behind it. So this is great because it will let the pocket slip in and out, but it will also hold nice and firm. So fit and finish looks really good. All of these screws are countersunk nice and even. I like that a lot of knives are going to very minimal construction now. Just what you need to hold it together and hold tension. Even the flipper here is milled out, so you don't have an ounce of extra weight more than you need. And of course you can see the liners are skeletonized and milled. So very classic kind of shape. Not sure what kind of coating we have on that. It's probably DLC type. My hands are a little bit greasy-ish right now from lunch and working on all sorts of other stuff. Still have paint on them, because this kind of paint doesn't just wash off in a shower or anything. Really need to scrub down with like orange whatever. But it is a very lightweight knife. It is a little small. These grooves do fit fingers really perfectly, but then I got my little pinky floating around in outer space. Jimping is great right across the spine. And this little fuller, I think, is really more decorative than anything else. I'm not sure how much weight. I mean, you know, we do say sometimes every little bit counts, but I'm not sure how much weight it really cuts out of the blade, but it certainly does. I don't know. I think it goes more for artistic looks than anything. That's my opinion. The bevels on this thing are very even. Looking good. Liner lock is easy to get to without having to put extra pressure on your thumb or anything. Like it. No stickiness. And really nice detent. Nice action. So it's sharp. I feel like with just a little strop though, just a little tiny bit, just, I mean, and no diamond stones, no actual stones of any kind, just a little bit of strop, you can refine that edge. It feels like it could be just a little bit more towards the laser beam end of the spectrum. But it definitely is sharp right out of the box. It's pretty good. I'll do one more. Yeah, okay. One more, just as like trying to find exactly how much pressure I need to put on the slice. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Again, I think with just a minimal amount of just stropping, it's fine for EDC type work out of the box, but we could get it just a little bit more laser beamy. Pull through. Just again, the tiniest bit more effort than I would like. Just a little bit. But let's see. Pew, pew, pew. Let's keep pewing. We've got the pew capability here. Pew, pew, pew. And can you hear the little snap of the cord as it goes through? Again, fine edge. I personally would just take this. I think that even, I don't know if you guys know this, you can do a kind of in the field, you can strop against jeans, cardboard. You won't get as fine a job as an actual leather strop with compound and stuff, but I think even just a run along jeans, and you shouldn't do it against jeans unless you really know what you... Whoa, PETA, you almost got shanked. Cat has no fear. I wouldn't do it running across jeans unless you really know what you're doing, to avoid accidentally cutting your jeans, because it could happen with the tip. But I think I have a field expedient knife sharpening video somewhere out there on this channel. Anyway, I like it. It's small, EDC sized. I think, given the looks of it, we could almost say gentleman carry-ish. It's got that, you know, because of the black coating on the liners, it's got more of a subdued, not quite a bronze, but, you know, the Ultem has that look. So, but definitely has great action. Very nice weight, very lightweight, very smaller size. I think for gentleman carry, maybe we'd consider a little bit slimmer overall width in your pocket, but definitely is not a large knife, you know, not a big, bulky knife. I think it would fit the bill if you wanted it to. If you felt like it would, it will. But definitely looks pretty good. I am really enjoying the lighter aspect of Ultem in terms of taking just an ounce or 2.5 off of a knife for a lighter weight carry for when that applies, and giving you that cool see-through effect. So I'd like to see some in different colors though. I'm going to try to pick one up that's maybe a green color, or I don't know, they just have them in different colors. It's cool. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on this? I don't know. It probably has a name, and I will have put it in text, but it's the 312N. And remember, with every Kubey model, they have like 3, 4, 5 different models based on different color combinations and sometimes blade shape and stuff like that. So what makes this one the N specifically, I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. But appreciation to Kubey for sending it, and appreciation for it suddenly showing up at my door just so we could look at it. It's pretty nice. Probably a little too small for me to personally carry and really get comfortable with. So, giveaway? Once we're done with what we got going on? What do you think? Yeah? No? All right. Anyway, there is a link to Kubey in the video description, as I alluded to before, because whenever they send me something for us to look at, of course, I always put a link to their global website in there for you to look at everything they have. They have stuff from very inexpensive to hundreds of dollars, depending on materials and construction and stuff like that. And I personally believe that everything Kubey makes is worth it. I love Kubey. They really do make some very fine pieces. So I want to know your thoughts. Tell me what you think of, you know, Ultem as a handle material, knife design overall. Have you ever had the missing package drama happen to you? But please comment. And what do you think? If you had another giveaway coming up real soon, is this the kind of thing you'd like to see shipped out? So thank you very much, guys, for watching. Remember, you are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll be back again real soon.